Talladega Superspeedway. It is race number 7 of this LSRL Xfinity Series presented by Grid Finder. We welcome you in to the biggest oval of them all. Well, in real life. Speedway, but we're at Talladega Superspeedway, Talladega, Alabama, as we get ready for race number 7. There's about to be some wild Superspeedway action in the Xfinity cars. It's going to be a fun night of racing for you this evening. Captain, apologies for not being able to get this race done Tuesday night. Of course, that didn't come up, and I was not working until it happened, unfortunately. But we appreciate everybody being here, part of the broadcast. Like one, just for a second. Fire by producer. Fire by graphics guy. There we go. Like Speed Racing League. Grid Finder Xfinity Series here from Talladega. Going to be a great race. Of course, we are up to the heat race, which is my way of calling it a simulated pit party race. Let's take a look at the put a cap on that pole award winner, David Dunwoody. In Jim's chocolate chip cookie car there, the 46. I guess that's the cookie myself. He is on the pole at a 54.270 lap. Great lap on his part as the cars will get ready to roll here. Quick second. Hear me talking. But let's get these cars cranked up here on the grid and get them rolling. But this is the race from Tuesday night. And we appreciate everybody coming over to check it out this evening. Should be I have no clue what happens in this race at all as the pace car leaves a burnout. That's impressive. But let's take a look at the starting lineup really quickly. If I can hit the right buttons, I'll get it to you. There it is on the screen. David Dunwoody on the pole, taking a selfie of himself. Justin Wilson going to start on the outside. Ira Kohlhaas, Chandler Summers, row 2. Yeah, they got the rows all mixed up in here, too. Let's see. Landon Quisenberry, who was going to join me tonight, he's got some family things going on, so it's just a one-man show. He hopefully will join me tomorrow night. Adam Brady on his outside. Andy Briganti and Anthony McInturf there in row number 4. Row number 5, Joseph Morana and Leonard Frost. Row 6, Joe Owen, Brandon Massey. Dale Lee, Dylan Reed in the 13th and 14th positions. Keith Bouchard, Chris Hahn. Dan Whitt and Cameron Hearn in row number 8. Row 9, Kevin Anderson, Johnny Rapp. Matt Telder, Anthony Giuliano. Adam O'Brien and Pat O'Brien. The only thing we're missing is Potatoes O'Brien in row number 8. I'm kidding. And it looks like that's going to be it in the rest of the grid for this race. Of course, the cars are on the track. And as always, we have our track cams for Gourmet here for you. You can check them out, trackcams22.com. As you look at the fastest chicken on iRacing right there, or sim racing, whatever I called that nickname, Landon Quisenberry, the 75 car. If you ever watch Stroker Race, you'll get that quote. With this a 2.66 mile racetrack. Here's your weather, brought to you by Lottie's Travel World. Partly cloudy, 78 degrees, track temp at 102, 55% humidity, winds from the north at 4 miles an hour. Of course, you just get done watching the IndyCar race that we broadcasted here on the Captain Esports Network. That was one. Here comes number 2. What is going to be likely 4 races this weekend that we're going to have done by the end of tomorrow night. Get us caught back up to this week. As pace car pulls off. All the way down to turn 1, where the start-finish line rests. And the green flag. Here we go. Heat race, 8 laps. One car jumping out of the line already. Super Speedway Racing. You're going to see it just like this all day. Down to turn 3 and 4. It's Kohlhaas on the outside with the 58 of Wilson pushing him. Again, no cautions in this race. Chris Hahn joining us tonight on the stream, one of the drivers in this race from Tuesday night. Look at the cars jockeying already, 3 and 4 wide up the middle. That's Brady and Wilson going to shoot the middle also in that J-Dub car. And cars jockeying around 3 and 4 wide. One car up the middle. I think that's Quisenberry. That pink car it is. And he's going backwards. Oh, they're wrecking. Look out. Oh, Justin, is he going to hold on? He will not. Gets into the 46. More cars wrecking. As usual, we stay right here at the front of the bottom. More wrecking. Whole field's wrecking. Everybody's wrecking. Just waiting for Jennifer Jo Cobb to go flying in here. There she goes. I'm just kidding. So again, there's no cautions in this stuff. So in this race, particular the heat race, so now it's just who can get to the line quickest. But that was a huge wreck. We got destroyed cars everywhere. Backup car, backup car. Now we got damaged cars leading this race. Cameron Hearn, Keith Bouchard, who ironically this weekend, don't know again if he's any relation to Ron Bouchard, the former NASCAR driver, but Ron Bouchard 30 years ago this weekend won the Talladega Cup race, and actually Dale Earnhardt Jr. tomorrow will be driving Ron's car at Talladega. It'll be kind of cool. That's one hell of a mixed drink right there. Monster Energy and Mountain Dew pushing each other on the back straightaway. They're going to jump around Bouchard as they come to 4 laps to go. So obviously these cars running in a group are going to be a lot faster than the cars that you see running by themselves here. But at the same time, depending on how much damage these cars have, right now we got 11 cars still out on track, it looks like. Rima Giuliano in that 17 car. Tries to get the draft off to 15, slowly reeling him in. Three laps to go. Of course, this will start to set the lineup for the main event that's coming up here in just a moment. That will have cautions. Look at all the damaged cars. There's a modified on the 77. Joe Owen, who won the Daytona race earlier this season there in that Dale Jr. Mobile, the 48, the Superman car, going by a few cars. It's just a matter of trying to get to the finish as quick as you can here. Kevin Anderson there, the Rocket Nation, number 81. Hearn somehow still has about a 4/10 of a second lead. He's been able to hold these guys off in the draft as the white flag comes out. Final lap. Somehow Cameron Hearn has been able to hold off the advances of the two cars behind him. Now normally those two cars would be faster, but damage and engines and whatever due to what happened in those wrecks change things. They're getting closer, within 3/10. I just don't think they're going to have enough time through the tri-oval. Remember, start-finish lines in turn 1. And checker flag, Cameron Hearn gets it. And that's when everybody takes each other out. That's where everybody gets their little warm-up out of the way, and we will go racing here just momentarily. As a matter of fact, while everybody grids really quickly, we can we'll step away and take a break for a quick second. We'll come right back and get you ready for the main event, which is coming up here in just a second on the Captain Esports Network. All right, here we are back at Talladega, virtually on iRacing. Appreciate everybody joining us this evening. As you see the lineup right there on the left-hand side of the screen. Of course, it lines up directly how they finished in the heat race. And as you see, it is Dunwoody who was on the pole. It's not Dunwoody for the pole. That's so there we go. It flips itself there. Cameron Hearn, he'll have the pole alongside Anthony Giuliano. Massey, Bouchard, Kevin Anderson, your top five. Joe Owen, Adam Brady, Justin Wilson, Matt Telder, Dylan Reed, Ira Kohlhaas, Murata, Frost, Briganti, Dan Whitt, Adam O'Brien, Johnny Rapp, Dunwoody, McInturf, Quisenberry, Dale Lee, Pat O'Brien, Chris Hahn, and Chandler Summers. That is your field. As they will do 72 laps around this 2.66 mile monster. Get an opportunity to here really quickly. We'll jump on the website, the Discord page. Let me actually take a look at the Grid Finder points really quickly here, thanks to Dan Lisa. As they look right now, Dylan Reed leads them by 20. He's got a pretty good advantage over Ira Kohlhaas. Landon Quisenberry, third in points. Brandon Sheets, Cameron Hearn, your top five. Somebody's on their motor over there, it sounds like. There we go, pace car, gonna pull off. Get off my screen. So we had a wild Daytona race a few weeks ago. How will it go at Talladega tonight? 72 laps, as I mentioned. Cameron Hearn, Anthony Giuliano on the front row as we lead them to the green flag. The Grid Finder Xfinity Series from LSRL, green from Dega. Right off the bat, one car jumping out of the line said, bye, I'm going to the back. That might be Telder in a two. Everybody kind of scattering, trying to find their spot that they want to be in and be comfortable, because obviously if you're in the draft, you're in it to win it. Through turn number 3 and 4. And a reminder that the first lap of this race brought to you by Sim Speed Shop, specializing in custom sim racing hardware. If you're a fan of sim racing, check out Sim Speed Shop, manufacturing hardware utilizing the best components available, as well as mixing in real-life racing components when available. Customize your hardware and rig today, simspeedshop.com. So Cameron Hearn led lap number 1. Brandon Massey, Kevin Anderson, Adam Brady. It's Toyota, Chevy, Ford to your front 4. As Giuliano said, bye, I'm out. So already the pack separating out into 2 groups. Bouchard kind of getting out of line there. Got to be very careful. Notice a lot of the cars here tonight running Looney Tune paint schemes I just seen. I saw a Tweety Bird just now. What else did I see here? Must be the Big Jim's Cookies cars. As there goes Murata out of the pack. I'm liking it. Look at Wile E. Coyote on that car. All right, who's got Elmer Fudd? Yosemite Sam on the 59. Looks like Cameron Hearn has jumped out of the lead pack, so we will have a couple of stages, or competition cautions as we like to call them. And what will happen is when they come out, the first one will put the winner from last week back to last, and he will start in the back. Oops, a contact with Anderson and Bouchard as we ride with Brigante here in the 13. Yeah, run, he got up the middle. It's all about taking runs and taking advantage of them. 4 laps in, one car blinking out a little bit. Bouchard in the 64, probably not the most comfortable spot to blink out at. A 192 car, that is Dan Witt in that plain red number 192. You see the 59 up top. Of course, O'Brien. 48 there, that is the Daytona winner, Joe Owen. You see these guys back here jockeying for position everywhere. Here you got 2 packs. Back here, you got Murata, you got Chris Hahn. The 17 is Giuliano, Quisenberry, all teammates there, I believe. Cameron Hearn's driving around like he's got a flat tire. Here's Dylan Reed, the point leader, 39 car. As these guys, looks like they're going to go single file here and ride for a little bit. Meanwhile, up front, 775. That's Adam O'Brien going to go to the front with help from the 46 of Dunwoody. Couple of Looney Tune mobiles. I just thought about this. Wouldn't that not be weird if somehow Sylvester and Tweety Bird end up pushing each other to a win, but there's no Sylvester, so we don't have to worry about that. Nope, Teller's still here. He did wreck in the big wreck at the heat race. Jason Clark, ladies and gentlemen. For those who don't know, we have a joke running here that Jason Clark comes to see when Telder wrecks everybody. Telder in the black and purple number 2. Oh, hold on. Witt's out of control here. And a couple cars gone around the 775. And caution is out. Well, caution out for the first time. Let's see what happens here. Oh, Brigani gets turned a little bit there. A couple other cars into the wall. Ira Kolas is one of them. Looks like maybe just an unfortunate deal there with 2 cars not matching up bumper-wise and one went around. So as they'll catch the pace car, caution number 1 is down here, lap number 7. Wilder Graphics providing the best iRacing paints and liveries around. You can check them out right now on Facebook and take a ride on the wild side with Wilder Graphics. Of course, you see some of these awesome paint schemes out here with Wilder Graphics. Started with Anthony Giuliano there in the 17. There's the 5 of Murata. The 75 of Quisenberry. Just some of the cars that are painted up with the Wilder Graphics that you can check out. Let's see if you get pit stops here early. Obviously, with the fuel mileage and stuff, you're going to need still 2 pit stops to get to the finish here. Fake by Brady as here comes Massey to pit road. Dunwoody, Cole Haas, Witt, O'Brien, Bouchard, Owen, Wilson, Rapp, Hahn, and others on the pit road. As you see the cars leave pit road. So we should get one to go next time by. Again, tomorrow night, I have no broadcast scheduled, so we'll get the Wednesday night truck race now. It's no longer the Cup Series, but the Truck Series broadcast for LSRL. That'll be tomorrow night, and we're planning on doing that at 8 o'clock Eastern Time, and then we'll follow it up with another race likely. And that'll catch us all up on our pre-recorded broadcast that I didn't get to do last week. So far, it's been a pretty fun season to be a part of here. Our opening season here on the Captain Esports Network for these guys here at the Grid Finder Xfinity Series. Of course, they follow a lot of the actual schedule, just in little sections, I guess we'll call it. But we have had 4 different winners in 7 races. Cameron Hearn winning the most right now at 3, but Dylan Reed, Justin Wilson, and Joe Owen, your other winners on the Xfinity side. Here we go, one to go this time by. Barty Fife Jr., the flag man down there. Of course, this track built back in 1969. It was originally known as the Alabama International Raceway. It was built on a burial ground, but then also a former airfield. Basically, I forget which naval service it was that was a part of it. But if you look in some parts of the track, if I get a chance to blow it out into a wide view, maybe I can do it here from the blimp real quickly, you will see what looks like orange mounds, or orange strips of land, like a landing strip. See, actually, you're going to see one cross right across here any minute. A little bit of the orange dirt right there, but basically this used to be a landing area for I don't know if it was naval fighters or what it was, but basically some kind of combat would land here and stuff, and they Bill France bought the track and turned in this monster, which of course in the first race there was a big old protest. Drivers felt it was too dangerous, so Bill said, all right, well, you guys don't have to race. I'll find people to race. And he ended up paying people to come race, and I forget the winner's name, but it was a first-time winner, of course. And from there, this track was, well, alive. All right, pace car is in. Adam Brady going to lead him to the green with Giuliano, Matt Telder, Brandon Massey, Joe Owen, your top 5. As far as I know, you cannot switch lanes until they cross the line right there. There's one of those strips right there I was just talking about. Teller looks like going to be shuffled out as Joe Owen jumps to the top. Here comes Massey on the bottom as that field starts to come back together. So you see already 8 cars now in the pack. Witt and Hearn starting to come back together here, so that's what it is about this draft. It'll just suck you right on back together. With the way the aerodynamics and stuff work. We rhyme with Quisenberry in the 75. Through the tri-oval, which is actually kind of a flat dog leg. I mean, it's Could be kind of hairy going through there. You see these guys have purposely fallen off the draft a little bit here. The 40 of Dale Lee, Adam O'Brien, Anthony Murata, or McInturf, I should say, Joseph Murata. Here's Tweety Bird. I told Waze Cause. I did tell Waze Cause. Massey leading right now. He's getting help from Brady, obviously, in the 77 on the inside. This is what it's all about. Getting yourself in position. As looks like Giuliano's bailed out again. He said, I'm going to the back. That just shows you how big of a pack there is. There's the first one. You know, a whole nother pack back here, about 3, 4, actually 7 seconds back. These are the guys that are more saving their stuff and just waiting for things to happen. Appreciate the viewers watching this evening. Obviously, a late night broadcast. If you enjoy it, you can always hit that subscribe button. If you're not new to the channel, we appreciate you coming back. Hopefully you're enjoying your Friday night or Saturday night, whatever night it is. All the nights come together on me anymore. Taylor give it a bump to the 46. Oh, that got him out of shape. Hey, is that Elmer Fudd or is that Porky Pig off the pace? Telder shuffled out 3 wide to the top right now. How about that 52 car, 4th car on the inside? That is Johnny Rapp doing a good job so far. I know it's early, still haven't even got to that first competition caution that we usually have, but look at that high line. Here comes Mr. Owen, the Daytona winner, Superman in the old Dale Jr. paint scheme to the front. That's a pretty spiffy little paint scheme. How is it drink, by the way? Is it solid? Does it taste? How close does it taste to like Mountain Dew? Is it? I mean, I'm expecting it to taste like any other drink does with 0 sugar, which isn't terrible, but you know, not as sharp, I guess, or sweet or whatever. I'll try it, I guess, here maybe tomorrow or something. But Cameron Hearn pushing that 65 to the front as they get that high line rolling. Yeah, most of them are. I agree with you on that one. Like, I've had the Dr. Pepper 0 sugar. I've had, obviously, the Coke 0 sugar. And I've always felt those are better tasting, too, than Diet. And I don't know what they do different than that, but I do agree with that comment. Brady almost got in the back of Dunwoody there, kind of chopped the nose. That live wire car was hot. I'm just going to put it point blank. That orange Fireball was pretty darn good looking. Gotta get you a code red car now. I gotta see one of those. So 20 laps in, as Brandon Massey, who's chatting with me right now in our YouTube chat through the app that I'm on, leading this race with Joe Owen there, and you see Cameron Hearn going to the top, probably overheating his engine. So Telder is going to jump underneath him. He's going to fall to the back. So again, with Track Cams 4 Gourmet helping us out with cameras tonight, we appreciate them. They give us all these cool looking hookups, including drones and so on and so forth. Getting tight there between the reciprocals, 64 and 46. Cameron Hearn, don't know what lane he wants to get into. '81 of Kevin Anderson back there. Also the 58, Justin Wilson. He and Hearn kind of riding together right now. See Telder getting some help from Hearn right now. You see Witt back into the picture after that spin. You got 13 cars right now in this lead pack. Stuff here. Let's check on the second pack. There's Murata with Ira Kohlhaas. Andy Rigani there in the 13 car, the 40 of Dale Lee. And look at this mess up here, 3 wide. It wouldn't be 3 wide if Telder went up here. He needs to cut it down. He's got the lead. Don't get. Oh, he's in the sucker hole. If you're going to make a move like that, you got to be decisive which lane to go to. .23 laps complete. You see Telder getting down on the right rear of Brady there, trying to suck him back so he can make a move. That's exactly it. You should either stay up top or go. If you're going to make a move like that, you got to go straight to the bottom. You can't even stall. The Cameron's going to go to the front, and he's got, that's a power team right there. Wilson pushing Hearn. 2 of the better drivers in this league going to the front. I think Wilson might have checked up because he is all the way on the high side now. Oh, Telder's in the wall. And the 46 and the, what number is that? 192 get together now, and they save it. At least they're trying to. Oh, they're still going to hit each other. Staying green. been some wild racing so far, fairly clean. Obviously, that last lap wasn't the cleanest. You see 3 wide off turn 4 into the tri-oval down to the start-finish line. Hearn leads it, and caution is out. I believe this is the competition caution. So we'll see what leaders come to pit road here and who goes from there. The leaders pick up the pace car. Teller's hurt. Yeah, no kidding, right? These guys are waiting for the rest of the field, I guess, to get up here or something. Pit road will open. And let's see who all comes to pit road here under the second caution of the night. Lap number 25. Here we go, pace car. Bringing them down pit road. Should be 4 tires and fuel for everybody. 23 out of 24 cars are on the lead lap. And the 64 plays, whoopsies, I passed pit road. And race off pit road. Looks like Cameron Hearn. So we're going to step away for a quick second. We'll come back and get you to the next part of this race before we get our second competition caution as you're watching the Captain Esports Network and coverage of the Light Speed Racing League.
Butt kicker. Feel what you've been missing. Get yours today at www.thebuttkicker.com and be sure to use promo code LSRL for 20% off.
Back at virtual Talladega Superspeedway, as we see some cars coming back under yellow. They're going to top off their tanks to try to go the rest of the way on this second competition caution that'll be coming. This is the first one right now as we wrap that one up. Cameron Hearn leads it. Kevin Anderson, Adam Brady, Brandon Massey, and Joe O in your top 5. Adam O'Brien, Joseph Murata, Dale Lee, David Dunwoody, and Anthony McInturf will be your top 10 as we come to the green flag this time. Now you see that Lamborghini car of Andy Brigani. Kevin Anderson up to the second position, started 19th. Cameron Hearn started 18th. So obviously the strategy playing a role now of where people are restarting, so on and so forth. Pace car going to pull in. Here we go. Hearn on the pedal early. And right off the bat, you see everybody trying to work their way for position. As a matter of fact, shall we have a little fun? Let's do a little turn it up, shall we? An early edition. There you go, the rumble of 190 miles an hour through this Talladega Superspeedway track. It can be very tricky and very wild. As Owen up there battling with Brady for the lead, and also Massey in the 65. Murata's there, so some teammates working that bottom lane. You got Hearn. And you got Kevin Anderson there in that 81, and you got, I believe that's teammates there in the 775 and the 45. Dale Lee with a new paint scheme tonight, the Utz potato chip car, so he's racing tonight with a chip on his shoulder likely. Great side-by-side racing here. Just the one wreck so far in this race. Otherwise, everybody being pretty patient. You see the Utz number 40. That's a different looking paint scheme. We've been used to seeing the Smith & Wesson car, but of course the 40 changed it up a little bit. Dale Lee. Three wide. You see Joe Owen trying to make moves. Cameron going to try to jump to the high side. Randy's like, who do I go with? Yeah, I think you're right. Did Brady blow up? He's off the pace. He's on pit road. They do have a reset, by the way. That's one thing that is different about the super speedways. They do have a reset to use. Let's see if I have a way of going back and seeing that. Let's go to about right here-ish. And look for Brady. Now he's already on pit road at this point. He must have been on pit road there. He's already gone through it here. It's actually going to be up here. There's Brady coming to pit road. So, yeah, I guess Brady had engine issues or something in the race. Unfortunate for the 77. But as you see up front, Cameron Hearn moving to the lead. There's the 5 on the inside of Murata. The 29, Ira Kohlhaas, back into the picture again. As Cameron goes to the lead. Oh, easy up there. The 46 of Dunwoody getting a lot of control. How about Owen going 4 to 5 wide? What in the world? It was like the seas parted there or something. Now they're 4 wide. I'll say they realize there's still a few laps left, right? I mean, we're getting halfway next time by. Okay, now they're 3 wide, so they're pretty much losing a car every time on a straightaway. So next time it'll be 2 wide. And then single file, I guess, by next lap. Some great racing here in the Grid Finder Xfinity Series here on the Captain Esports Network. I am the Captain. Appreciate you joining us late on a Saturday evening. Of course, catching up on a broadcast we did not get to do. Is there going to be 4 wide again on Tuesday night? I do not know what happens in this race or who wins, so I'm just calling it like I see it. Massey back to the front here. Now he's trying to protect some lanes. Does a good job of shuffling around from the bottom to the top there to be careful not to get put in a sucker hole. So the outside lane is kind of maneuvered itself. We see the teammates teaming up down there at the bottom now. So Brian and Dunwoody, it was like a planned move. They both drop to the bottom, elevator move, and make the pass. So you got to be very careful because you got a pack of about 4 cars back here that has Dylan Reed, Bergani, Rapp, and Pat O'Brien. And then you've got Rapp and Bouchard in a pack. I'm sorry, you got Bouchard and Hahn, and then Telder and Brady on their own. And you see they're going to come up on the back of Adam Brady, who's had a struggle so far this season at 77. Had some great runs in the preseason races, but not to be able to show it here. Everybody kind of getting paired up here. Just waiting to see when the second competition caution is going to come out, because I have a feeling at that point is when we're going to see something close to the last pit stop, because usually I think it's 70% fuel if I remember correctly. And when you look at 70%, oh, hold on. Joe Owen got a bump draft there and almost got sent flying. They're just fighting it out here. Good stuff here at Talladega. Again, tomorrow night we'll have the Wilder Graphics Truck Series from Talladega here. That'll be an 8 o'clock broadcast tomorrow evening, so hopefully you'll come back, especially you guys in the league, and watch yourselves run the trucks for the first time this season. Of course, this is going to be the former next-gen car that was going to be run. As they come by, and they'll complete lap number 40 this time by. I'm seeing a lot of cookie cars and a lot of sodas up front. But this 21 car, haven't seen his name, I believe, in this league. Chandler Summers, the 21 car. The Tompkins number 21 doing a good job so far in this race. Just kind of hanging out, letting the race come to him. As we complete lap 41. I mentioned it is Talladega tonight and tomorrow night for the Xfinity and Cup cars. If I can get this page to cooperate with me. And next week it will be the Charlotte Roval, one of the rare places I can honestly say that I have never broadcasted at. The Charlotte Roval. I've obviously done the Speedway plenty of times, but the Roval, that's a different story. So looking forward to that one coming up next week at 8:45 Wednesday evening. And then after that, it'll be Texas Motor Speedway, October 12th. And we'll click our heels and go to Kansas on the 19th. Massey doing a great job protecting that bottom. He's got help from his teammate there in that Pepsi car. Kind of shades of what we saw at Las Vegas. Oh, hold on. Oh, I thought they were getting a little tight there. As you see Owen trying to work that high side by himself. Contact. Witt got up there into him. They saved it. Witt's already got some nose damage. Got to be careful of that. Hearn jumps up out of line right now, lap 44. Great racing here. Let's go check on the guys in the back here. There's 4 of them in this pack, including Dylan Reed, who is going to really need a caution. Or else this might be a race that he's going to want to forget, trying to get the luck of the caution to happen to him. So you can see these guys are about 10 seconds or so off the pace, or not off the pace, but just back from the pack of these guys here. That's all the way back to the 84 McInturf, I believe that is in the back. Oh, and I hear contact and trouble up front. Kevin Anderson involved, Justin Wilson, Joe Owen. And caution is out. Brady gets a piece of it. It looks like Witt. And a little bit of a big one. It's with 26 laps to go. Go back here and see if I can find the replay now. Oh, you know what? I'm about to do it manually. I messed up and forgot to reset the replay. You have to do that with the way I do this. You have to reset the recording, basically. So let's get you your replay here really quickly. I could hear the contact in the background. That's why I heard sliding. Oh, right there, Witt gets into the 65. 81 gets clobbered. What else in there? Looks like the 40 is going to get some of it. Let's see it one more time. Oh, yeah, right there. It's like he comes off the bumper or something of the car in front of him. He cleans out the 58. The 81 gets cleaned out. Brady's going to get a piece of it. So caution comes out. So look who's in the lead now. Ira Kohlhaas at 29. Massey still second. I don't see much damage yet. I got to look at the rear of the car, make sure it's okay, but I don't see any damage on the 65. A little bit of right rear where he got tagged. Oh, excuse me. A little hiccup there. Wow. All right, so here we go, pit road. Kohlhaas going to lead him in. Massey right there with him. Cameron Hearn, Murata, McInturf. And everybody pulls away. Being careful so people don't hit anybody coming out of pit road. Always can be careful. Kohlhaas going to win the race. Looks like Cameron Hearn will be second. And let's remind you right now that the Butt Kicker products are the silent subwoofers that deliver powerful and audible bass through your couch and chair. So if you can feel the crashes, racing engines, and special effects in your movies and games, you can type in promo code LSRL for 20% off the Butt Kicker website right now. You get LSRL for 20% off the Butt Kicker website. All right, we're going to step away for a quick second. We'll come back, and we will get you to the finish of this LSRL Grid Finder Xfinity Series race here on the Captain Esports Network.
Butt Kicker. Feel what you've been missing. Get yours today at www.thebuttkicker.com and be sure to use promo code LSRL for 20% off.
All right, back we are here in Talladega Superspeedway, virtually on the Captain Esports Network. We appreciate you joining us. I am the Captain here on this Saturday evening. Hopefully you're enjoying your night. Hopefully you've enjoyed your week so far. And again, I apologize in advance that, or not in advance, I apologize now for being able not to do this race when it was scheduled on Tuesday night. Unfortunately, that's the work circumstances getting away. And here we are now on a Saturday night covering the Xfinity Series presented by Grid Finder. But as we come back from this caution, we did it a few minutes ago, and I think we're going to do it again. Super Speedways are my favorites to do this on. This is our chance. If you're watching tonight and you're enjoying yourself and you're having yourself a cold beverage, it's your chance to turn your speakers up. Something you don't get to do most of the time if you're a driver because you're racing normally at this point. Well, let's turn it up on the Captain Esports Network. You can see the close racing going on here as we have 22 laps to go. The racing starting to pick up in the front as you see Cameron Hearn leading Giuliano, who's now up there. Murata, some of the team working their way up there. How about the 40 of Dale Lee? Fourth car on the outside lane running in the 8th position right now. The 59 of O'Brien, he was a lap down a little bit ago. All about getting to the finish so you have a chance to win this race. Question is, what do you got to do to survive? I think one of the answers is don't go 3 and 4 and 5 wide. Anthony Hanley joining us tonight. Oh, Joe Owen jumping way out of line after using that reset. There was a little bit of, puckering, I guess we'll call it. They come off turn 4. 20 laps to go this time by. You see Giuliano trying to work with his teammate Murata. Yeah, I don't know what that was. Right there you see The 13, a Lamborghini of Andy Bergani, Cameron Hearn. All these guys still in this with a chance to win. Telder back there at the back of this lead pack. The 64 Bouchard I see in that picture there. Also that Moneyline car. There's Summers in the 21. Chris Hahn there in the 85 with a chance to win that Moneyline car is the 11, by the way, of Leonard Frost. Look at Dale Lee come up here into the 6th position. In that potato chip car. Now that high side starting to roll a little bit there. As you see Hearn starting to push. A little tandem action there with Johnny Rappin to 52. As the 40 kind of stuck in the middle a little bit. Got to be careful. It's like the one place you do not want to be. Again, tomorrow night we'll get the truck series on from Wilder Graphics here in the LSRL from Talladega here tomorrow night. We'll have it at 8 o'clock Eastern time. And then depending on if I'm able to get replays of races from other leagues, there might be one other race tomorrow night. We'll let you know what that is. Everybody trying to get themselves into position to win this race. I mean, where do you want to be? Do you want to be first, or do you want to be Landon Quisenberry in dead last? 23rd, I should say. See the 5 there poking his nose on his teammate there, probably trying to get some cooler air. We look up there at the pack. That's what it looks like right now as Rapp has gone to the lead in the 52 cars. Giuliano there in second. Hearn, Barat, and Massey now your top 5. One car heading way to the bottom of the track there. Look out for him. Was that Massey? It was Brandon Massey. Has now Dunwoody to the middle. Across the line, 46 that time. Action really picking up as we get closer and closer. More taking, less giving, which usually causes, well, you know. .192 getting back into the picture. There's the 59. But everybody, all 22 cars that are on the lead lap right now. Well, let me back up a second here. All 24 are on the lead lap, but 22 of them are within 1.5 seconds of the leader. Only Massey and Brady are off the pace or had issues that have slowed them down. Oh, 192 getting a little loose there. Got to be careful. good. Thought they were going to lean on each other there in the middle. Man, this is getting tight. $13 to go. Oh, contact. Nice. Oh, they're trying to save it. They did save it. Wow. Johnny Rapp to 59. A Pat O'Brien. Glove saves and beauties. Something else that's going to play a role here we got to be careful of. As these tires wear out, obviously they do get slick. Not going to be as easy to push. As Dunwoody leads that lap by about 2 100ths. Oh, little door bang there. Oh, more door banging, 192 into the 5. Ronnie can join with help. He should be okay. Oh, here they go into the wall. Giuliano, Witt. Big wreck. Johnny Rapp involved. The 11 involved. Looks like Kevin Anderson gets a piece. It finally happened. Let's see what happens. Oh, wow. Already happened at this point. Looks like just everything comes together. There's this contact up there, and up Cameron Hearn gets a piece. Justin Wilson, Joe Owen, and a 52 gets in there. I mean, this took about half the field at least. Let's look at it one more time here. Maybe Giuliano came up the track a little bit there. Oh, bad. The 40, a little bit of damage. Talladega. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Stand by. Scala's messed up. Every once in a while, you just hit the wrong button and it screws everything up. Apologies. I went too far back. The wreck's already happened here. I think. Okay, right here's where we're at. So David Dunwoody going to be the leader now in this race with O'Brien, Kohlhaas, Owen. This is the third caution of the race. And there is still one reset for these guys to use, so they should be okay. Unless somebody used one accidentally. And it looks like nobody's coming to pit road right now unless they're getting damage fixed. Owen coming in. There's Hearn. All these guys going to probably use resets here if they have one. One thing I don't like about the Talladega, sometimes they'll throw those cameras back behind the grandstands or the pit stalls, and I'm like, oh, don't do that. Here we go, everybody getting their resets and getting back out there. As we should still get about a 10-lap restart here. Just want to remind you, Grid Finder, you can find your place on the grid. It's a home of online racing communities. Browse hundreds of league racing on all gaming platforms across every racing sim every day of the week across the globe. It's including 1,000 leagues racing on iRacing, Assetto Corsa, ACC, R Factor 2, F1 2021, I believe, is on there, and more. Looking for a commentator or streamer for your racing broadcast, or even a designer for your next livery, Grid Finder has all the talent in one place. If you run a sim racing league, make sure you upload your community in Grid Finder so that you can make those like-minded sim racers. You could meet some of more of those guys, and they can find you, and it's quick, easy, and not to mention, free 99. It's the best thing in the world. Free. It is Grid Finder. Make sure you check that out today. We're getting ready to come back to the green. A little technical issue there. Unfortunately, when I hit that live button, it kind of screwed everything up. So we're coming to 8 laps to go this time by. Why is the logo not loaded now? Weird. it's going to be 8 laps to go this time by. I got things popping on my screen everywhere now. When it does this. Anyways, coming back to the green, 8 laps to go. Sorry for the technical issues here. Oh, we're about to go racing. Here we go. 8 laps to go. See how good at multitasking I am now. There we go. You see Dunwoody up there in the front, the 46 car. As everybody scatters, I saw one car go to the back. And look at this, the 84 car. That's a number I haven't said all night. Fresh from the where the heck did he come from category. See, getting tight, and look at Dylan Reed, the guy that sat in the back all night, going to the lead. And now look at this, 3 and 4. Whoa! Contact as Quisenberry gets turned. Cameron Earn involved. Add the 5 to the list. Bergani just got clipped. And caution is out again. As chaos pursues as we get towards the end of this thing. Let's go back to it. Not sure why the logo's not working. I'll try to get that fixed. But they're up here racing for the win. Of course, with 6 laps to go. Oh, bump draft gone wrong. It looks like Quisenberry got turned. Just hard racing. You can't blame anybody for that. With Bergani involved, Giuliano to 65 of Massey. At 84, the JBL car, or JBL, yeah, car. McInturf gets in the back. Unfortunate situation there. not quite sure what's going on with the logo, but apparently I screwed it all up. So, unfortunately, we continue on. And this will more likely set up a green-white checker finish. You see the lucky dog looks like going to like a whole bunch of stuff that's around. There's the 84 coming around. These guys are coming out of pit road with damage. Don't get me wrong, I'm trying to figure things out here. Plus, I'm like, why is this graphic stuff happening? So, in a wild race here, and even wild stuff on my end. Yeah, what a week it's been. Yeah, it's Dega. You know, I'm blaming Dega for everything. For the LSRL logo not popping back up on my ticker for some reason, I'm blaming them. Actually, I think I have a counter of fixing this. So stand by 1 second. Because I am not, like, I'm a perfectionist, in case you haven't learned about me. Like, I will find a way to get things to work. Oh, that would be why it's not working. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, we'll just stick with this for now. So here we go. Going to come back to the green. 2 laps to go. It's green-white checker number 1. And it's going to be Ira Kohlhaas, Dylan Reed, David Dunwoody, Adam O'Brien, and Andy Bergani, your top 5. Leonard Frost, Dale Lee, Adam Brady, Matt Telder, and Joseph Murata, your top 10. McInturf, Quisenberry, Rapp, Anderson, Wilson, Joe Owen, and Chandler Summers. The 17 cars left on track, all of them on the lead lap still. And as they say here in this kind of racing, if you're on the lead lap, you can win the damn thing. Here we go, pace car going to pull off. Not sure what the car twitching is all about there. But here we go, back to green. One car jumping way to the high side here, trying to get a head start. And now they're wrecking. Dale Lee gets turned. We're still green. Koss with help from Dunwoody. Dylan Reed on the outside getting help from Adam O'Brien. Ira Koss had not won a league race, from what I was told, until last week. And here he is with a chance to win another one. White flag, final lap from Dega. Beating and banging going on. Dylan Reed getting pushed as Dylan Reed gets turned. More wrecking going on. Dunwoody trying to make a move. It is not going to happen. Ira Koss wins at Talladega. Six days after his first win in the series, Koss comes back and wins again, this time in an Xfinity car. Dunwoody going to get second. Brady third. He comes back. Nice job on his part. Telder gets fourth. Nice job on his part. These beaten up cars coming to the finish. Here comes Quisenberry. Little door bang for you, sir. What a race it was. You'll see the standings go across the top of the screen again. Apologize for the graphic issues and stuff like that. I don't know if I must have messed it up when I had that deal would have skipped to the finish, so I apologize for that. There's Giuliano flying by with the Brad Smith lap, as I'm calling it now. Oh, he's gonna go flying. Whoopee, he gone. Let's see if I can go back and see the wreck real quick here at the end. No, actually, it's not going to do it. Let's just rewind it then. What a race it was. So you got the 775 pushing Reed up there on that high side. A little contact there. It's just so hard to push. That's what it comes down to. I mean, great pushing. I mean, you're going for it there, and he just gets turned. And then everything else happens. Wow. Great finish. What a fun night it was. Congratulations to Ira Kohlhaas on the win. We'll hang out for a minute here, see if he does some donuts and all. But again, we appreciate everybody watching us tonight to hear both the LSRL race and, of course, the IndyCar race earlier tonight from the VOR series. Both races were fantastic. Appreciate everybody doing that. And again, I apologize once again for the graphic stuff, but you know, at least we made it work. Got the race through at least. And thanks to all the sponsors from Wilder Graphics and Butt Kicker, and you know, one I didn't even get to cover, and let me get them real quickly. It's Track Time Entertainment. Anthony again going flying. It lands right there. That was not a good burnout there, Anthony. Come on. Usually you go flying like 35 feet in the air and just land somewhere else. But Track Time Entertainment builds custom driving simulators for virtual racing communities. They manufacture the simulators in Texas using U.S. extruded aluminum. Visit Track Time Entertainment on Facebook for all your sim racing needs and full lineup of their products, proudly made in the USA. So appreciate all the sponsors again for being a part of this. Congratulations, Ira, on the win. We're out. You guys enjoy the rest of your Saturday evening. We'll plan on doing the truck race tomorrow night at 8 o'clock Eastern time. I will get with Mr. Quisenberry to get the broadcast or the race to me so we can take care of the broadcast, and I promise it'll be flawless. But you guys enjoy the rest of your Saturday evening. And as remember, not only is this Talladega and not only is this not a game, it's iRacing. See ya!